My name is Brykczyński and I'm from Poland, from Warsaw. And I've been photographing for last 8-10 years. Photography is a key that allows me to enter many doors that otherwise probably I would never be able to enter. So it's a key really to discover the world, and that was very important for me. I come from Warsaw, from Poland, and I grew up in this 2 million city. And I always longed for this countryside ambiance. I always thought, what is it like to go out from the city and go to the countryside? When I go there, it takes me a few days to slow down, to really find out that I have time to talk with people, I have time to walk to some place, I don't have to drive there. You know, it's really slowing down. These people live of course in a very isolated place, but they live in a great space, and this space was something in Iceland that was for me really incredible, and I thought how that the relation of this little man with a space is something that I really want to show to people. And the other thing was kind of silence and lack of colors. And silence, which is there. I mean, there's no noise. The nature is very pure there. My photography is very quiet. It's kind of a slow photography. That's how I would describe it. So I really work very close with the people. I work on long term, and I've discovered many things about real life that I could never expect before. For me, it's fascinating how close people live with the nature. This is something from people who live in this city. We have no idea about it. What does it really mean to live the circle of the year, the circle of life and death of the animals that you keep and you kill for the meat. And also it was very interesting to see how these people have to interact very closely. They really live next to each other for their whole life, from generation to generation. And they have to communicate. They really have to help each other. I mean, it's only your neighbor who can help you if there is a fire, for example. I mean, your family may live, in another village, but your neighbor is the person who will help you. Often they quarrel. There's a lot of fights. There is a lot of, difficult situations. But sometimes they don't speak with each other at all. But these relations are very true relations. I mean, in the city, big city, you can live a life, very anonymous life, not knowing your neighbors, because you simply don't need them. All the services, you can have them without getting to know people. And in the countryside, you really have to know your neighbors to ask them for help. I think life in the countryside gives us many qualities that we miss living in a big city. Also in terms of health, of healthy life, of quality of life. We eat food that is completely rubbish, and they produce food by themselves. They have really healthy food that we can't dream of. So it's really there are aspects that we could really learn. We could really learn from these people, from this lifestyle.